This is warfarin, one of the world's most widely prescribed drugs. It's an anticoagulant which inhibits blood from clotting and is used to prevent and treat stroke, heart attacks and deep vein thrombosis. So it's a pretty big deal. And it all started with some mouldy hay and a load of dead cows. The story begins in the Midwest USA. During the 1920s, dairy farmers were losing cow after cow to a strange disease that caused their cattle to bleed to death. Vets soon identified the culprit, a crop in the cattle feed called sweet clover. If it was left to go mouldy and fed to cows, it seemed to make them sick, but no one knew why. Unfortunately, few could afford alternative feeds, and so in the winter of 1933, one desperate farmer, Ed Carlson, made a 200-mile journey to the University of Wisconsin in search of help. In the back of his truck were 100 pounds of sweet clover and a milk can full of blood that wouldn't clot. Oh, and a dead cow. Eventually, he stumbled upon a biochemist called Carl Link and made a plea for help, although there was nothing Link could do for Carlson's cows. But this chance meeting would have a profound effect on Link, and he soon set his team on the hunt for the chemical responsible for the sweet clover disease. After 7 years of research, they found it. A compound called dicumarol which inhibited blood clotting in a number of animals such as mice and rabbits. In fact, one variant was so potent in rats that they developed it into a rat poison and called it warfarin. Unfortunately for rats, it became one of the most popular rodenticides on the market. Soon, research showed that warfarin could be used safely in humans, but few doctors wanted to prescribe a rat poison. So, when it was approved for clinical use in 1954, it was sold under a different name, Coumadin. In 1955, it was used to treat President Dwight Eisenhower following a heart attack, which helped boost its popularity further. After all, if it was good enough for the most powerful man in the world, it was good enough for everyone else. Fast forward 50 years and other anticoagulant drugs have been developed, but warfarin is still used to treat millions of people. In fact, it remains on the World Health Organization's list of essential medicines. And all of this down to a chance meeting between a dairy farmer and a determined biochemist.